Since the COVID-19 shutdown, I have watched with sadness as Black and brown workers have fared less well than white workers by almost every metric. From loss of jobs and income to increases in poverty, healthcare emergencies, and mortality. This was only compounded by the events surrounding the murder of George Floyd. In my desperate search for hope and against the backdrop of these terrible events, there is also an opportunity through the Black Lives Matter and wider social justice movement for significant change. However, to be successful, the movement for social justice needs to be more than changes in policy and laws. The movement needs to be precipitated changes in the way we interact on a human, person-to-person basis. It must help us to overcome our inherent biases about race and identity. The movement's mindset should be predicated on simple principles, which are the foundation of positive human relationships. There are 5 principles with which most of us are familiar that are essential for us to achieve true social transformation. Number 1, tolerance, an open attitude towards those whose opinions, beliefs, practices, racial or ethnic origins are different than yours. 2, patience, to seek to understand before judging and before being understood. We have to spend more time listening to one another and not talking over each other. 3, inclusion, investing time and effort into a relationship with someone different than you. Social exclusion provides the building blocks for structural racism in our society. How can we reach out across these barriers? Build friendships with those that are different than you and welcome them into your community, into your workplace, and into your social groups. 4, education. Be sensitive to individuals from different backgrounds and try mostly to listen if the opportunity arises. Luckily, there are lots of resources available on the internet and as books. In most cases, these should be your first point of call for gleaning a basic understanding. 5, activism. A few simple steps for making a difference and driving the movement. 1, learn to recognize and understand your own privilege. 2, examine your own biases and consider where they may have originated. 3, intervene whenever you witness a racist situation. 4, support and attend events that celebrate different cultures. 5, get involved with culturally diverse organizations. In conclusion, I will let Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. have the final word. Human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle. The tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals like you.